I'm going to show you a route that you can take to do all of the trials in a single run. Now, you might not 3-star them all in one run, but if you keep doing this route, then after 2 or 3 runs, you're going to have all of them 3-starred. And if you're lucky, then yeah, you could do them all in one. The route will make sure that you cover all bases. You're going to get first wave husks. You're going to find a bunch of plants to harvest. You're going to get the cold snap breachable containers. You're going to get the leapers and the ticks. This can actually be done on any map if you just follow the outskirts, because the cold snap caches and the plants and the first wave husks pretty much will spawn at the outskirts of the map, no matter what map you're playing on. But we're going to do it on Dam today. We're going to focus on this area. We're going to go around hydroponics, kill the leaper here, kill all the ticks inside hydroponics, get all of the moulin outside in some good spots, and then go and do the first wave husks before coming back to the leaper once it's respawned, killing it again, and cleaning up by doing the ticks. Spoiler alert, we didn't do all of this in a single mission. We ended up getting unlucky with the cold snap caches. They don't spawn as commonly as they would in a normal uncovered caches event, and sometimes you'll just get unlucky. That will be the main thing stopping you from really doing this in a single game, but everything else can be done in a single game without really too much difficulty. So let's break down the run. Right, as soon as we're in, we need to make our way towards Hydroponic Dome Complex. As we book it there, we need to listen out for the sound of raider caches. If you get lucky, that's great. You might not, that's fine. We'll solve that later. Now, as we run through this area, my suggestion is whatever place you end up spawning at, run through any buildings that you may be coming towards, because you'll need to kill ticks, and they usually like to spawn inside buildings. I'm going to take a quick look through here, have a look around with the wasp, if there's any ticks around up here. If not, no problem. For you, you might spawn somewhere else, so just keep that in mind. Right, and then as we come along here, there's no ticks, it's fine. We're just using this as a way to walk through the building. Once again, just going through inside anywhere that may be. So, for example, in my case, we're going to be coming through here, control tower. Well, we know there are a bunch of ticks. We will kill those as we make our way through. But overall, we kind of want to just get there, right? As quick as possible. That's the goal. Because there's only one leaper spawn on the cold snap map, and that is at hydroponics. We need to get there real quick. And from there, we can do everything else we need to do. Now, the problem is with there being only one leaper spawn is we need to kill it and then have enough time to get back there once it's respawned. It'll respawn after about 8 minutes. So we can start all of the other looting from that point. Might mean you need to do a little bit more walking than me. You might need to do a little bit less. Overall, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. So once you're close to the leaper, what you're going to want to do is just get inside this building here. And you'll see some pretty cool stuff. So we've got 25 minutes on the clock, so it's going to be back at about 15 minutes on the clock, right? Will give us a bit of a grace period, so we need to get back here at 15 minutes or later. And we've got the hatch key, so there's no problem there. We're just going to come inside here as quickly as we can. Okay, here we go. Right, so let's shoot the leaper. We're going to get a trailblazer grenade that we bought from the store. The dude. And then we're going to throw it past the leaper. Oh, hold up. Throw these first, dude. There we go. Somewhere. So the leaper doesn't go anywhere. Okay, right. Get our trailblazer. Well, we need to make him jump on here, so we've got to make sure that he's actually aggroed on us. Right, now we get our trailblazer out. Make sure that he's, like, actively aggroed on us. So what we need to do, make sure that he's ready to jump. Right, get him to come over here. Here he comes. He's going to jump now, and then we throw the trailblazer towards him. And then bam, 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 bam. And like that, he's basically dead. Okay, so now that the leaper's dead, we're going to come out through this way. And right here, we are going to find some great moulin. are just about here. There's usually some. So we're going to grab that. Okay. We want to do the plants first because they are not going to respawn. Everything else does. As we come through here down this way, we're just going to quickly check in here to see if there's any ticks. Doesn't seem like it. Now we're going to come to this other dome building over here. And once we're over here, what we're going to do, hop inside. And we're going to look at these spots here where there could be some mushrooms and great mullein spawning. One there. Grab this one. Somebody's already been through here, so the ticks are probably not alive, but that's not a problem. Come down through here now. Checking for ticks. Okay, there's none. Hello, I'm friendly, don't worry. And then we come out through here. And we're going to come to this point on the map. By the way, mushrooms can spawn on logs like this, so keep your eyes peeled. And we're also looking at the lake here. Usually great mullein can spawn alongside the lake. But if we can't find it here, no problem. Coming up through this way now. Hello.
Hey, hello.
Looking for any of that stuff. And then, yeah, the most important thing is that we prioritize getting the leaper killed and then the plants first. Because everything else can be looted. Like, for example, the first wave husks. Even if somebody else loots them, they're still easy to spot. We're going to go here. Make our way up this little stream. Where we'll find a bunch of these. Great mullein. Right, there's one there. There's a bunch here. I think we need to loot 12 plants in total now. I do think they nerfed it, or maybe 13. Going to be more up here, like so. Grab all of these. Yep. Okay, grab those. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is just come up here quickly and go towards Ben Welder's sunroof. Listening out for any potential sounds of those raider hatches. Right, but just making our way here. Like so. I would advise bringing a bunch of like cheap bandages because you're going to like just take bits of damage time to time. Gonna come in here. The bandages on the go. Wait for the snow to blow over, so to speak. And what we are now going to do is come down this way. There's another stream down here. Have to make sure I remember the location for it. Usually there's a arc husk here as well, so you can grab this whilst you're here. Okay. Like that. Bum, bum, bum. Right, now we come down on this marked point on the map, where we will find another stream. Okay. I'll come down here. And there'll be a bunch more to grab here as well. Down we go. A bunch here. If you do this first, then you're going to be sorted because these don't spawn back. Other people can grab them, and then you won't be able to grab them yourself. Don't worry, there's a bunch of spawns. Also, okay, so we've got 3,000 so far. We're going to just come down here, looking out for any more. There should be more down here. The bank and all that. And there should be a bunch right at the very end as well. Might have been looted already. It's not a problem. Now we need to make our way towards the old battleground. Don't worry if you didn't get all of the things done yet. It's not a problem. What we're going to do is... Okay, there's a bunch here as well by this baron, okay? Going to go grab more here. And this should, about, by the route that you've taken now, even if some things have been looted, you should have enough to get the 3-star trowel for these. Then we can move on to the husks. So we're just going to double check. I'll leave the rest for anyone that needs it, as we need one more. Okay. And then we're done. Now, once you're out in the snow, what you can do, it's a kind of like a kill two birds with one stone here. You can go up here and breach this. Okay. And then once it's breached, tap search and then dive off. What's going to happen is we're going to get the points for it without taking too much damage. So tap it now. Bam. And then dive off. Okay. And then that is going to reset the cold. So that's great. Got to search for that. And then we can search this one. And there is another one nearby as well. So we just basically want to go around looking for these things and the wasps out here too. Okay. Come along here. All right. And so far we have how many points? We have 1,800. There's another one here. I get this one. I'm just sort of following this frozen over lake, looking for these things. These big ones are really easy to spot, to be honest. The smaller ones are a little bit harder in the snow, but they're still there. You can kind of just look out for this very familiar looking shape. And you shouldn't have too much difficulty. Don't worry, we've got more spawns later on if you really struggle. They're just everywhere here, to be honest. Really not hard. This is the greatest spot for it. Gonna get that done. Pop this open. Bam, bam, bam. Check our progress. We now just need 2 more. Just double back on ourselves here a little bit. Can't see any there. Now we're going to make our way to water treatment control, where we'll find another Baron here. Just need to find 1 more. And ideally somewhere to stop quickly. There should be a little hut somewhere nearby. More Great Mool in there as well. So as you can see, they're just kind of all over the place down here. Yeah, there should be a little bit of a building down here. Yeah, there is. There's a bunch. So we can go and stop in one of those. We're just going to stop in this building here for a second to warm up. So we're just checking our progress here. We need 2 more. So we can come up here again. Climb up on this thing. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Climb up. As soon as we loot this, these wasps are going to shoot us. So might as well just take them out now. Then we're going to open this up. And once again, once we get a little bit toasty here, this snow will burn off. So we can make our way to water treatment without any problem. Like that. Touch it. Bam. Loot one thing. Bam, bam. And there, the first wave husks is done. We'll just check. Yeah. Done. So now we're going to make our way over here to water treatment control. And we are going to be looking for more ticks to kill. I'll show you a really good room up here. Coming up here. The Leaper should be spawning back soon. First, we're just going to check in here to see if there's any around. Sometimes there is. People have obviously killed them already. No problem. Now we come out through here. Like so. Coming through here. Hello, I'm friendly. Yeah, I'm friendly, don't worry. The bandages here. Come up this way. And also, mushrooms can spawn here if you still need the plants. Hello. Coming up through here. And in this room here, you usually get 3 ticks spawned. As long as they haven't been killed. Right? I'm going to just check this real quickly. Yeah, there they are. They are spawned back. So, 1. 2. What's the other one? I heard it. It's okay. I'm good. I'm good. Uh-huh. Hello. No, I'm just playing. Right, come through here. Oh, thank you, man. We'll come up here and then... gonna double back down through this way. It's okay, man. I'm good. Thank you, though. Come through this way. There is no Leaper, so yeah, no surprise. So what we're going to do now is come down through electrical substation, where we will find a bunch of the rated hatches. So how many have we done so far? We've done 0. I just want to make an editing note here. The frozen raider caches do not spawn as often as the normal uncovered caches event, but they spawn in the same location, so you can use metaforge to track their spawns, and you might need to do a separate run for these. I got unlucky a few times, and I found out it was best to just do it on a separate run in the end, and that would save me more time to go and focus on the other things like the ticks and the leaper. But these are the locations you can see on the map, and I'd really suggest going onto Metaforge to find the best spots. And bear in mind, the frozen versions do not spawn as commonly as the normal ones. Okay, right. So we're going to run this way now. Honestly, we got really unlucky with the caches. Probably suggest just doing that in another run then. Anyway, back to the domes. And the leaper should have respawned. We'll go down here. There he is, he's back. The friendly leaper is back. Brilliant, that's what we need to see. We're just going to come out through here. Making sure we can kind of get his attention. We're close enough here. It's kind of far away, to be honest. There we go. Oh, that's inconvenient. As long as we're in the domes, we'll be fine, dude. As long as we're in the domes, we'll be fine. Come through here. Check for any ticks that have spawned. Oh, okay, so we're going to have to deal with a lot of flies real quick. Just never-ending spree of them. Right, get the trailblazer ready. Leaper's here. Bam. Here he comes. Throw it at him, dude. There we go. And he's dead. Kind of crazy, I know. Right, so the leaper trial is now done. We've done the leapers, we've done the plants, we've done the fudge wave husks, and the ticks. Sorry, we haven't done the ticks. So for ticks, we now need to go over to generator hall. And then we're going to basically go to the hall, and then if we have time, come back. If I have time, we can come up through this way. This is a leaper there, a rocketeer there, so I'll come down underground here. Come to this way. And I mean, there's just a bunch of ticks down here, basically. Right now, we've got 1,000 points, so we need a bit more. There mostly be pops and fireballs in this room, but we can check it anyway. Yep, no ticks in there, but if we turn back, there are usually a bunch in the next room over here, so not this one. Oh, there's one here, anyway. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Down in here, we will find a few ticks if they've respawned. Right now, we've got 2,000 on the ticks. There's more here. Okay, let's check in through here as well. Alright, so now what we need to do is make our way down to Control Tower, and then we can leave at Red Lake's Hatch. So because I spent extra time trying to find the cold snap containers, we didn't manage to do the full 3-star trial for ticks in this run. We were a little bit short. So my honest suggestion, once again, is scrap the cold snap containers and spend that extra time going through the buildings. Go through the control tower, especially where the key room is. There's a bunch of ticks that spawn up there regularly, so that's a great spot. You can also go through research and administration, and you'll find a lot of ticks there as well. And you can go to the water treatment area I showed earlier. That's a great tick spawn. 3 spawn there, and they do spawn back fairly frequently. Then that means you're going to get all 4 trials done in a single game besides the cold snap containers, and then you can leave that for another match. That will give you enough breathing room to make sure you get everything, and it's probably going to be more efficient than trying to squeeze in the containers like I did. So learn from my mistake there. Do the 4 trials in a single match, and then do the cold snap containers after. hopefully you found this run insightful and will help you save some time. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheerio.